Today marks the beginning of construction of the memorial, the first phase, which will be dedicated on the 10th anniversary of 9/11, but it is not the completion of the fundraising campaign.
For what they have given to us as a legacy, and for their children and for their grandchildren and for generations to come, let's roll.
This groundbreaking is a significant step in our journey. Not our goal, not the finish line, certainly not any semblance of closure, but nevertheless, the next milestone.
Obviously, the events of 9/11 were tragic for the entire country, but this falls very much into the purview of the National Park System. This memorial, it's not only dedicated to the passengers and crew of Flight 93, but this will be the only national memorial dedicated to the events of September 11th.
Well, we've been very fortunate. So many people have donated to the campaign, but this does give us tremendous momentum, breaking ground. It means it's happening, it's real.
We think about what these 40 heroes did is they saved our capital for our nation, and the countless of people that would have probably died if Flight 93 had hit its intended target. So we need to celebrate them, we need to honor them, and we need to make sure that their legacy lives forever in the good example that they were. And so I think there is tremendous energy out there to help us move forward and to complete the fundraising that we need for this effort.
Well, I think the architect has done a nice job of capturing some of the features that are here now. It's the first time we've created a new national memorial, a new national park, where the entire site is a designed landscape. This is not New York, this is not Washington, D.C., it is the heartland of America. And he's captured that in the design. And as visitors enter the memorial once it's constructed, and they come to the visitor center, they'll come through these two entry walls, and they'll feel a sense of compression as they go through those. And as soon as they walk through the walls, this whole area will open up in front of them, much like it does now. And they'll see the fields, and they'll feel the sky in front of them, and the wooded areas in the background. We'll go behind the temporary memorial, come down through a series of wetlands, and then end on the spot where we are. And this spot will be turned into an arrival court, a small parking area, a small visitor contact facility, and from here people will be able to walk out along the fence to where the American flag is and get very close to the crash site.
A lot of what goes on here is about renewal. The passengers and crew, this is their final resting place. It's very important to the families for that reason. But in a sense, with the other things that are happening here, we're taking an old surface coal mine. We're going to restore it to the way it was 100 years ago, to its natural landscape. We're creating a memorial here to reflect not only the events of the past, but to think about, going forward, to teach lessons to our children, to our grandchildren as time that goes on, to preserve the events, but also be a place of reflection and inspiration.
This memorial is beautifully designed. The sacred ground where Flight 93 crashed, it is a field of honor, panoramic overlooks of the beautiful countryside, a new visitor center, a memorial grove, a tower of voices.
Well, my name's Gordon Felt. My brother Edward, my oldest brother, was a passenger on United Flight 93. As I stand here with my brother's angel, I'm able to focus on him, but also to look out across the field to the sacred ground, represented by the flag out in the distance where the plane came down. It's a sense of peace, and this is a beautiful setting. It's a setting where the majority of the remains of our loved ones are here, in the ground, on the ground, remaining in perpetuity. In this memorial, the sacred ground aspect of this memorial will protect them for all of history.
It is a story of we the people, and I think it would be incredibly telling if this was funded through the efforts of a lot of everyday people.